Would you buy a plane ticket to crack somebody? Would you even buy a plane ticket to crack?
Would I buy a plane ticket?
Yeah, would you fly to crack somebody?
I'm like,
that's the question we gonna ask for the SawCast. Fuck the other shit they talk.
It's the SawCast, where real people speak that real shit on real topics every day. And I go by the name of Stevo.
Now, Mary, what the fuck you do, y'all? We are doing something a little different. We're going back to the old school podcast where we do them current events, you know what I'm saying, in Black culture. And we want to, you know, just do a brief one on our opinions on certain stuff that's been happening. We ain't really been talking about a lot of current events. We've been more so focusing on interviews and trying to get y'all some knowledge on finances and stuff like that, because it is the beginning of the year. We want to make sure we get to the bag. But at the end of the day, like, we did want to, you know, drop in this fun podcast real quick to, you know, to go back to our roots for real.
Yeah, just a quick little change up, you know what I'm saying? So the first one was a woman buying a plane ticket and not linking up with the guy.
So a woman, she bought a plane ticket. She was supposed to go see this dude, and she got there and ended up not linking. I think he ended up flying somebody else there. But my question would be, would you pay for your plane ticket, or would you buy a plane ticket to go see somebody else? Or do you feel like that person, if you come to see them, should they be trying to buy you a plane ticket? I mean, you a dude, so
if I'm saying,
would you buy a plane ticket to crack somebody? Would you even buy a plane ticket to crack?
Would I buy a plane ticket?
Yeah, would you fly to crack somebody?
I'm like,
that's the question we gonna ask for the SawCast. Fuck the other shit they talk
about. Would you buy a plane ticket to crack somebody? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of easy. Haven't you done that? No, I ain't buying a plane ticket to crack somebody.
You flew somebody out, right?
Yeah, they flew out. Yeah,
flew somebody out.
Hey, ladies. 9 to 5ers, people with careers, they can fly out too.
Facts.
They ain't gotta be rich.
I don't know why y'all think only rich people can fly y'all out.
Y'all tripping. Y'all tweaking.
Regular niggas can fly y'all out too.
I'm saying.
For me personally, I'm not gonna fly to a dude. I feel like the dude should probably like assist me in flying, or maybe have somewhere for me to stay when I get there. I travel a lot, so like I don't really be tripping on getting flights and stuff like that. But so I'm not gonna. I don't see the point in judging her being like, why would you fly? Like, that's the broke bitch shit. Like, if I want to fly here, fly there, nigga, I'll fly to Vegas and go shopping and come back home the same day. I'll do something like that. But the question is, would I fly to crack? Would I fly to another city to crack? Sometimes I'm already in the city. Okay, Ariel, stop. Answer the question. Would I fly to crack?
Answer the question.
I wouldn't fly. I don't think I would fly myself out. Like the nigga, I feel like the nigga would have to fly me out because it would have to be worth me doing. But I don't know either. I mean, it might be a city I want to go to, and if it's a city I want to go to, and it initially was to crack him, but it's a city I want to go to. Hell yeah, I probably fly because I'm gonna do a little vacation while I'm there.
You're already gonna do it.
But if it's just to go see him, if it's like a city that I don't want to go to and I'm just going to see him, he gonna have to fly me out because I don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? That's my answer.
That makes sense.
Yours is, you gonna fly to see a woman in crack?
Would I fly to see a woman in crack? But it's similar to you. Like, it has to be something else going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or it just had to be, the mood got to be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got to be real hospitable. So if she real hospitable, of course I'll fly out. You feel me? I mean, that's kind of like...
You a man, though. You can...
Kind of like when niggas do when they go home, right? When they go home, flying out.
But that's what I said. Like, if I'm going there...
Because if it's more incentive, you know what I'm saying? Because I might fly out at a certain time.
If the nigga live in Miami... I might fly myself to Miami. I might pay for my plane ticket to go. You know what I'm saying? See him while I'm there, do other shit while I'm there, type shit.
Yeah, if it's a stop.
But if it's like I'm flying to Oklahoma, nigga, you got to fly me. I'm not flying. I don't want to go there, nigga. I'm only coming here for you only.
So the SawCast is we'll fly.
If it's worth it.
If
we can do other stuff, yeah. If
it's a part of the schedule.
If we can do other stuff, yeah. But if it's only just to see you, you need to figure out a way for us to get there. Or you need to come to us.
Well, you come to us for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, next one. Drinking Party Next Door album. Party Next Door. Isn't it Party Next Door?
Yeah.
Okay. I just been saying Drinking Party.
I would too.
What would you rate their album, Stevo?
Ain't no rate for me. I can't rate this Drake album. It's a chick flick.
1 to 10?
It's a chick thingy.
You can rate it 1 to 10.
I can't rate it 1 to 10 because
Do you like it?
it got some vibes. Let me. I wrote down a couple of songs. I like the Greedy song.
Fire.
The Deeper song. I like that
Fire.
song. That Brian Steele, he was rapping on that motherfucker for sure. And Something About You. That's pretty cool. I like that song too. But it seemed like kind of a warm up, right? He was in the gym a little bit, working out. Boom, boom, boom. He warming up. All right, let me see how they gonna react to this because it's a collaboration album. So since it's a collaboration album, it's kind of like they still fucking with me.
Right.
That's kind of how I feel. Like
okay.
they still fucking with me. They still fucking with me. Cause sometimes you can get in your head, and after that time that went on, like you can be like, hold on, I'm still Drake. Wait, let me get this collab album. Let me get some shit going on. But it's definitely for the ladies. I really don't have no rate, but it's got some vibes on there. It's got some vibes on there.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna say it's 100,000 out of 10. It's the best album I didn't heard in a long time. I play it all day long, every day, from front to back. And I'm like, everybody know like the music that I normally like to listen to is trap. But I mean, I am past 30. I am past 30 now, so I've been listening to a little bit more slow music, but this album is absolutely perfect. Like from front to back, from CN Tower to Greedy.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I love every song. Even Die Trying, even though it's like, you like
Nokia too?
What? Who's calling my phone? What you mean? Baby girl. Baby girl, let me see you dance, see you twirl. Like, come on, shake your ass in your club with your homegirls. I'm like, I cannot wait to hear this shit with my friends.
That's hilarious.
Is that your bestie? What do I like? Nokia? Nokia is fire. Like, I like everything. What's my favorite song? I be every day. It's a different one. I was Greedy was my song for a minute.
That's a vibe. Greedy's a vibe for sure.
But then, I mean, Nokia wasn't like never like my favorite, but I love it so much. When I come on, it's upbeat. I love it.
You can work out,
but it's like Deeper is so good too. But then Raining in Houston, it's raining. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Like, and then Mothballs.
That was decent. I just didn't give Mothballs no chance for real because I was like,
I love that song. And it's like 2 songs within each song.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love it. It's perfect.
I said,
every day I have a different
he warming up,
song.
But honestly, it could be because that's not the Drake that I wanted to listen to. I wanted to listen to more like Brian Steele type stuff, so maybe that's
Brian
why.
Steele. Yeah,
maybe that's why I say
Penny's Dilemma.
He more vibey on that. It's like, okay, he vibing out. Like he has albums where he vibes out. So I'm like, he vibing out. I can't really rate this one because like I said, I listened to it 3 times. The first 2 times it was like a whoop whoop.
Right.
Like, and I didn't really get the full aspect. And I sat down and actually listened to the songs. I was like, okay, I actually do like this song, this song, and this song.
Okay, so I like one of my exes told me, when I used to listen to music, I used to just go through and like just pick out the ones I liked. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even listen to them in order. Nope. Now since he said that, I've been listening to everything in order. Now that it goes in order is perfection. You have to listen to this album in order. It makes sense. It's so good. Like, so I think right now my favorite song is Celibacy. What do you want? Tell it to me.
I might have to go back and listen to that one. Yeah. I'm like, okay, go back and listen. I really checked that one out.
SawCast, thumbs up on.
Nah, it's a thumbs up for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
The Drake album's a thumbs up. The Drake
okay, so we still on Drake versus Kendrick. So who you think won? So I feel like the rap battle, I would say Kendrick probably won. I'm Drake fanatic. I like Kendrick too. Don't get me wrong. I ain't one of them ones where y'all like, I like that. I'm not. I like music, and they both make incredible music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like for the rap battle, as far as that's concerned, get Mustard on that.
Mustard. That was crazy. Turn the TV out. But so, I will say, like, that was one of the best rap battles.
Minor, like,
that's one of the best rap battles. He has to win because he performed it at
the Super Bowl.
At the Super Bowl.
That got him to go get to the Super Bowl.
It's kind of crazy.
Real
And
fast.
he was kind of a little quiet before that.
He was quiet.
A little bit before
he
that.
wasn't. He's not selling on the level as Drake.
Nah.
So.
But like I thought,
and he's like, I feel like, cause it's my bad for interrupting, but I feel like Kendrick is more like a Drake plays on that mixed nigga shit. Like he's a mixed dude. He know he mixed, just like the album. He got a Hispanic song, he got a black song, he got a white song. You know what I'm saying? He know he mixed. So like every type of person can look at Drake and see themselves in them and relate. But like Kendrick is like a black. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he's even that successful and that he's able to even go toe to toe with somebody like Drake and people still look at him like he won is an accomplishment.
No, for sure.
Because a lot of people even gonna look at him and relate.
He definitely won it, but I feel like it was one of the greatest battles. So they gave us.
For sure.
They gave us.
It was amazing.
They gave us quality.
Too
quality
much
back and forth songs. It was so much. I was like, they not finna keep going.
Bro,
they were boom, bam, bam, bam. I was like, that was quality.
And you know what? That record with Tupac might have had Drake win. That's probably why Drake is doing all this suing and stuff. Because it wasn't really, I wouldn't say it wasn't fair. Like I feel like it was like label wise, sound wise, all that stuff, plays wise, more they was putting it behind Kendrick. Because a lot of the industry they was feeling some type of way towards Drake and Young Money and all of them. You know, Wayne and, you know, cause Drake gonna be Team Wayne for real. He's always gonna be Team Wayne. And you know, that was an issue with the Super Bowl and stuff like that. So it was a lot of people that was negatively looking at them. And so I feel like if that Tupac record that he had would have came out, it would have been different, but it didn't. So we here. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And here we are.
And so Drake is still great because that album.
I mean, but Drake is still Drake, so that's why.
Yeah, Drake's
surprised
always going to be
great. He left for as long as he did. I thought.
Well, he was. They say he's putting out stuff we just wasn't listening to it.
He was, but it was like
it wasn't Drake stuff. I mean, it wasn't Drake level. It was. We could tell he was in his feelings. It wasn't confidence. No, not like this album.
That's what I'm saying. Difference.
Nah. And then I will say, even with the album, I wasn't even a party. I'm not a party fan at all. But this album, I'm like, man, am I a party fan?
I don't even know.
I don't
even know.
That's what I'm saying.
Party cool, I guess.
Do you even listen to Party?
No.
I'm saying we don't listen to Party, but this.
But there's so many artists though that to get around the party, I had to be.
But yeah, so
Kendrick
won the battle, but Drake is still the best rapper out of the two, in my opinion. Even though. And like I said, he won the battle, but I feel like it might have been because it was swayed. I guess the circumstances don't matter, but he still won. So
there he won.
Yeah. So next question is the NBA. They shook it up a little bit. They throwing people here, they throwing people there, and LeBron and got Luka.
So Luka Magic.
Do you think that it's LeBron's last year?
No, it's not LeBron's last year, but it's coming up.
Okay.
Because for him to perform at the level that he's performing at the age that he's doing it at is ridiculous. We've never seen this before. And I don't think we'll ever see this before because there's so many fucking lazy motherfuckers now. Like Luka, he's lazy for real. That's the reason. That's part of the reason why the Mavs let him go. Like Luka's a superstar, but if he could just work on his conditioning and a little bit of defense, then he would be way greater. But nowadays, like all you gotta do is have an offensive bag, and now they didn't change a lot of stuff up to beef up the offensive player stats now, because now it's easier to get a foul. Now you can take extra steps that used to be travels. They not travels no more. So as an offensive player, the game is in your hands, and now everybody just want to score a bunch of points and get a bunch of money. So like, I think that they were just like, you know what? Let's try something different. And so they tried something different, and I obviously they must have thought it was the expiration date for Luka. That surprised everybody. But I think them two together, they make the playoffs. I think that'll be an interesting team. But my whole thing always with the Lakers, ever since they've been doing all this shifting around for the last 5 years, if everybody plays because they've had some quality, like on paper, they've had some quality teams, on paper. But it's just like is everybody willing to play their role in an effective way for the team to win. And I'm starting to see it now.
Lakers.
I'm starting to see it now because they like number 4 or 5 in
Not
the West.
about individual stats. It's supposed to be about winning. Everybody worry about on Lakers they individual stats. It's like
not this group. Not this group.
Well, you talking about the new group?
Yeah, this group now.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that'd be the perfect group to put Luka in.
Right.
Because a lot of these players, even some of the players was like superstars on their team, and now they come here and now they're like a role player.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, as long as everybody consistently continues to play their role and they play some decent defense, I feel like they could go first, second round of the playoffs. If Luka start going crazy and LeBron start doing some magical shit, then they might go to the Western Conference Finals. But that's as far as they would go. First, second round Western Conference Finals is as far as they go
this year.
Yeah,
I feel like.
If he retires, sorry to answer the question.
Go ahead.
And if LeBron retires, it'll either be at the end of this year on some surprise shit or next year, because he's just like, I'm exhausted and I can't do it no more.
I feel like it's gonna be LeBron's year if they win, which like you said, I don't think they are. If they win, it's gonna be his last year. If they don't, then it's not gonna be his last year. Next year will be his last year. That's what I think. Okay. Like, and he gonna try one more time.
Facts.
He gonna give it one last try. The
like 40?
next
year,
season,
40.
bro. The next season, he's done. He's done after that. I think. I don't think he's gonna go past that.
I think he's exhausting himself in ways, and he's trying to establish himself in other ways as well too. He's trying to do some acting.
Yeah, he know he about to be in the Hall of Fame.
Right. So he like, I want to do something different now.
And he's trying to. He's at this point. He's making. He's doing historical things.
He making buku.
Well, I didn't think about the money, but he been doing that. But I'm talking about he's doing historical things, like he playing with his son, and he playing till 40 and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
And now he number 1 all time scoring or something.
Yeah, like he's doing historical things right now. Facts. And if he plays another year, he can solidify.
He probably could pass
make it harder. He can make it harder for somebody to be another scorer. Yeah, because he got all these points now. Further more points, another season of points.
He got 40 years of points.
Right. What?
I mean, not 40 years. I'd be like...
basically. Because that nigga started when he was like...
18.
Bruh. So, I think next year's going to be last year, not this year.
He got 20.
Unless they win the championship.
Has he been playing for 28 years?
Bro, no. It'll be 22, isn't it?
Be 22? No, 18, 22. 22 years? Bro, he's been playing for as long as people been alive.
Crazy work.
That's crazy.
Some of them dudes in there been playing since y'all was born. A lot of them dudes that's in the NBA been playing when they was 5-6 years old. Yeah. They been watching him their whole life and get to play with him.
Bro.
They whole life though, not
part of it.
Not part of their whole life.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Almost everybody play with. I've been seeing him play majority of their life, kind of.
Damn near in some kind of capacity. Like shit.
He's different.
Facts.
I'm not gonna say like LeBron's peoples. I'm not one of them. But I will say that you can't act like he ain't great though.
Yeah, I appreciate his greatness.
He's
I think people are gonna appreciate it more when he retire.
Yeah. It's gonna be But I'm gonna appreciate him because he be trying to rig shit sometimes. It be like, okay, I'm gonna appreciate that not being the case because I feel like LeBron kinda in a way, that's another whole nother debate, like that he kind of messed up the NBA a little bit, doing all this, putting these people here, putting too many people on one team, and it wasn't as balanced. Because I will say, right now, the NBA, their views, the reason why they did, I feel like all these switching and stuff like that, their views have went down this year. So they don't really have that many people watching it no more. A lot more views,
not as consistently.
Yeah, so I think they had to shake it up so that the men to come back and watch it.
Yeah, the audience, yeah.
So
pretty much.
Trump got elected. How do you feel about that?
The way I feel about Trump getting elected is now y'all dealing with it. That's how I feel about it. Now y'all dealing with it.
I would say that.
But I'll say this. Thing. Now we all gotta adjust.
Yep.
But I say Trump as like it's like this motherfucker in boxing or something. He throwing punches like boom. It's like a motherfucker coming out the first couple of rounds of the boxing match and they throwing everything that they got. It's like for the first 2 years, it's like he's trying to accomplish in 6 months what people accomplish in 2 years. And he's bringing all of that
really
in that 6 months.
Really 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah, like he doing, to me, he doing a lot more, like a lot of what he doing can be like, that's what presidents do for 2 consecutive terms. You know what I'm saying?
The reason why I was saying in 2 years, because I'm saying, like, even if you start off hot, like, that'd be like if you started off hot with your first.
Ain't nobody ever did. Ain't no president ever did all this. They normally stretch that shit out.
No, I'm saying they stretch it out.
You know
but
what
I'm saying he's going so.
He is.
Boom, boom, boom. But I will say, like, this, it's waking everybody up and it's making everybody think. And so, like, now we just have to be more unified, right?
Yeah.
As a people, I don't give a fuck if you associate with black, yes, black, we gotta identify and unify the what's left of the middle class. We gotta unify and identify. Motherfuckers who not wealthy yet, you better start making some motherfucking friends and people who benefit you that can help you and you can help them and y'all can grow together. This is a grow together type time, and this is is go back to the basics and see, okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 generations back, and motherfuckers playing shit or motherfuckers doing this.
Yeah, and it's a time where a lot of people who was comfortable, like government employees and stuff like that, y'all think y'all jobs ain't gonna never get taken. You're gonna be uncomfortable. But people is saying, but y'all thinking like, oh, the government employees, them government employees is gonna come into the private sector, and y'all not as good as them. Like, these motherfuckers got security clearances and all that, so they might be coming for y'all jobs. Y'all like, they shouldn't. They was comfortable anyway, and it's like, okay, you want to put them in the job market with y'all, with us, basically with us, with the rest of us. Y'all go with them clearances and shit. Okay, y'all like, can I get an RT? Y'all be asking me and Steven, can I get an RT with no degree? If y'all gonna go against them, no, hell no. Against a government person with security clearance and all that, no, you're not gonna get a job over them. You're not gonna get a job, and that's the reason why we was always, the SawCast always promotes education. We always say get a degree. We don't never, because you're going to get the job first. And they be like, well, now IT or now in accounting, I don't have to have a degree. Yes, you do. You have to, because you have to compete. It's a competition when you're getting a job. If you're the only person gonna get a job, if you want to be a bookkeeper on your own, okay, you can teach yourself that. But like, you're going against government bookkeepers now that's going to be doing it on their own. They're going to take your clients. They security clearance government bookkeepers. I would rather have an accountant that got a security clearance than an accountant that taught themselves how to do bookkeeping. I'm sorry. That's what I say. With a degree, security clearance, everything, they gonna keep my shit on lock. I would prefer that. So it's different. I feel like the election taught us that black people are actually, we're all in agreement on what we want and what we like for the country. So we need to stop acting like we're not in agreement, like we're not on the same page. We are, you know what I'm saying? Majority of 92% of black women voted that way, and then like 78% of the black men. So that means the majority of our black men do think we can lead. They do respect us because it was a black woman. That's how they looked at it. They do think we can lead. They do respect us. So stop acting like black men don't respect us. Black men don't. That's a lie. Majority of us aren't ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Every single black person that's gonna get up and do something is in agreements on what the fuck we need to do. Period. So let's stop acting like we're not in agreement on nothing. We all do agree. And like, me and Steven had these conversations, and he was just like, it's only like a certain amount, like a little portion of us who be saying ignorant shit. It is, obviously. It's like that 30% of black men and that 10% of black women who are loud, but they say ignorant shit. We think that's what all of us think.
And they
that's
don't be the majority.
They
just the most vocal.
Yes, that's not the case. The majority of us are saying and know what the fuck we want to do, and we all agree. So that's what I took from it.
At least we agreed on that.
And I took from it, black people, that we are the group that's actually together. Everybody else is separate. Like, white people 50-50. Like
interest.
Yeah, Latino people 60-40 on the wrong side. You know what I'm saying?
That was the craziest part, but
Indian
we
people,
could talk about that a different
Indian
day.
people probably 60-40. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every other group in this country is, nobody is as together as us. That's what y'all should take from that. Don't take, you know what I'm saying? And then black women need to understand
that our interests do align.
Exactly. And then it also showed us about white women. They will cut your leg off to save their leg. They don't care about their own women. They don't care about all they care about is their families.
His advantages.
So you got to understand that white women care about their family. Period. That's it. They care about them and their family. They don't care about nobody else. They don't even care about other white women and their families.
Right.
If your families want to impede on my family, I don't care. So black women and black people and everybody in general need to understand that white women will cut their own leg off will cut anybody leg off to save their hand. And they would cut their kids' leg off to save their hand. You got to understand that. That's everything that the country was built on, obviously. It showed in the election that's what it is. So
that's a fact.
So just take that into consideration and make sure that black people like stop. We don't need to go. We not against each other. We really not, for real. I feel like it showed that black people talk to each other. Like, we talk bad about people who say stupid shit. You saying stupid stuff in our community. You saying you like Trump and all that and stuff like that. We like, you stupid. And then they gonna change their mind. We know how to talk to each other to change each other's mind when we saying stupid shit. We'll call each other like, nigga, you on some bullshit. White people, Asian people, Latino people, they don't listen to each other. They not even on. They like, man, I'm not stupid. You're stupid. And they on the wrong side. Now their cousins gonna get deported. They like, well, I know my family ain't gonna get deported because I've been here for 20 years. They don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? So just know that we all on the same page. Everybody else not. So as long as we keeping that in mind, and as long as when we see each other, we cool, make sure we're straight.
Yeah.
That's what we should take from it. And then make sure that you pay attention to what he's spending money on. Let me read that. Armed security, homeland security, and judges. That's what he's spending money on. Billions of dollars. So make sure you pay attention to that. Make sure you strapped up. Make sure you know how to use guns. Make sure you know how to do that. Make sure you know the law. If you don't know the law, find somebody black that can teach you the law. We might find that might be something we do. Find somebody that's black that can break the law down for us. If you want if you something that you want to know about the law or anything like that, you're gonna have to be more informed on that. You know what I'm saying?
Much.
So yeah, that's what your president. He taking money away from education, food, transportation, and putting it into guns and judges. So make sure you just keep your head on a swivel.
For sure.
Listen to smart black people when they talk.
Make sure you're knowledgeable.
Put your money in these. And y'all gotta understand who's running the country right now. Billionaires. So that means that you need to be investing, because
for sure
they money invested. Elon don't got 100 billion just sitting in the bank. 100 billion is how much half of his net worth is how much Tesla's worth. So if Tesla ain't worth nothing, that money gonna go away. So you need to be invested. So some of your mutual funds and stuff like that got some Tesla in it. So if Elon get more money, you get more money.
Pretty much.
I'm just saying, just pay attention. The billionaires is in charge. And so we gotta have a billionaire mind state now. We can't be thinking about political no more. They don't care about making sure we get food stamps and shit. They care about they care about investments and shit.
Yeah, they care about interest.
They money.
They care about interest.
Yeah, so
vested interest.
Next question was Delta. Okay, so you know the Delta plane flipped over when it landed. Mm-hmm. It did a landing and flipped. Mm-hmm. They was offering everybody $30K. Would you take the $30K, or would you
get $30K?
Try to sue them.
It depends on how I was feeling at the time. If I was just grateful that I was alive, I feel like if I was just grateful that I was alive, I'd take the 30. And just because there's some opportunities in the market right now.
Oh yeah.
So
that's true.
I would be thinking about that, and I'll be like, okay, all of the stuff that I would have to go through to sue them and hire somebody and the due process. That would take at least maybe a year, probably. That would take maybe 2, and I might get some more money. Yeah. So it depends on how I felt. Like if I was on some, I'm finna get them. I'm like, okay, but then if I was on some, like, man, I'm just grateful to be alive. Let me take that $30K real quick. Let me go put that here, save some of it up, and then wait till that shit go up in the market. I'm like, I could have got what I would have thought I would have got from that, just based off of putting it in the market or putting it in the right places,
Right.
and the other assets or whatnot that I appreciate. So it really depends on how I was feeling at the
Right,
time. Like if I was just
yeah.
super grateful
To
that
be alive.
to be alive and that like I didn't die, I might just take the 30 just as a like just because it was offered so quickly. Because 30 is enough to make you think. That 30K will make you think because you like this quick.
I don't know why people act like 30K ain't a lot. That's a lot of money.
They like this quick little.
I would say that it was the only reason why I would say no is probably only because I know that it's like a whole lot of lawyers that's reaching out to them right now that could probably just you could probably go and settle with them with Delta quietly and get 100. You know what I'm saying?
For
so
sure, for sure.
that's the only reason why I would say no.
For sure.
But like Steven said, we don't know what mind state we're going to be in at the
time.
With
them and get 100. But when you settle with them,
as
and
long
get
as you
100,
like out, if you don't,
how much is that? How much is that? Lord
going
getting?
to them? Right, they probably gonna take 30. You'll take 70.
Okay,
that's normally how it goes. So,
well, I mean, hey,
that's the only reason why I would say no. But yeah, I definitely would be getting something.
That's a logical reason, though.
I just know that it's a whole lot. You know, it's a lot of lawyers reaching out to them right now. Because you know how them lawyers be on TV. They be like, you getting injured. Boy, you know they own it.
They own that shit.
That's easy money for them. Easy work.
Bro, they do that all the time, bro.
What?
Injuries.
So instead of 30, you're probably going to get 100. And then
take home
they're going to take 30. The lawyer's going to take 30. You're going to take 70. And it's settled money, so you don't have to pay taxes on it. So I would probably do that.
Pretty logical.
Yeah.
It's pretty logical.
Last question. It was a boycott that they wanted to do, or they didn't want anybody to. Yeah, it was like, I think it was like last Friday, but
with the stores.
Yeah, like don't shop anywhere or something like that. And it's like a Target boycott going on, which I'm participating in. But is boycott the question is for SawCast, is boycotting effective? And I feel like I'll go first. Boycotting is effective when it's targeted to a specific person or place. Like if it's like, don't buy nothing today, that's crazy work because too many things can happen that I gotta buy something. You know what I'm saying? It might be a mercy. I need some Band-Aids. I might need a blanket. I might need something. Like something might happen today and I have to buy something. So you need to give me alternatives to buy to where I can go purchase something if I need to. So I say as long as it's targeted to somebody, it's cool. Like Target, we're not shopping at Target right now. We got Walmart, we got Costco. Well, I don't think we got Walmart. I don't think Walmart, but we got like Costco, like the other companies that actually will do DI. Actually kept their DI initiatives. There's other options that we can go shop at versus going to Target. So that's, I feel like, why this is going to be effective. And I think that Target lost like $15 billion worth in revenue and because of the boycott so far. You know what I'm saying? So it is working. But I feel like you can't just be like a blanket boycott. Nah, it got to be specific.
So I say...
And we see that in history with the Montgomery boycott.
The only thing about the boycotts is once the boycott stop, do you go back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when the boycotts, the reason why the boycott would stop is because the company would change.
Right.
We'll do what we want them to do.
But if they don't change after the boycott, then
we're not going to mess with them until they change. That's the point. That's the way boycotting is. Don't fuck with them until they fix this problem.
As long as it's done effectively.
Yeah.
But I do agree that we also need to highlight the other businesses that people can shop at, because I think a lot of times that people just be assuming that everybody gonna do their research. No, everybody not gonna do their research.
Thank you.
You have to provide people. You have to provide people with the information. So if you're gonna say let's boycott, boycott, but then also be like, here, you can't shop here for this, and that. If you're going to boycott, you got to do that as well. You got to have it organized, like you said, and it's got to be purpose. So it's like, we're doing this for this, and I like that part of it, but I feel like sometimes it's incomplete because you got to give people the further instructions to say shop here, shop here, shop here. So as long as you say shop here, that's cool. And then after that kind of still promote sort of certain different businesses and make sure, like, even on platforms like, podcasts and stuff like that, are on your like social media platforms, advertise and market, certain other people if that's where you want them to go, right? So you got to just use certain platforms. And if you have a platform and you are an influencer, make sure that you're doing your research, because it's a part of your job to do your research. If you're going to be like, oh, I'll support this. Okay, if you support that, that's cool. But then make sure you also doing your research to give people the alternatives to where they can shop, or the alternatives to the other options that they have.
Yeah. And that's the SawCast, y'all.
And it's the SawCast.
And thank you guys for watching.
Like, share,
subscribe. Get you some merch. And
SawCast.com.
Thank you guys for coming back every week.
/
every other week and listening to us.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate the love and support is going up,
man. Oh my God.
Y'all
been supporting us.
Shout out to all of our guests. Shout out to all our friends who reposted. We love all y'all, man.
Yeah, we do. And, I hope that we can keep on continuously doing it, and we being real consistent. And I really like the direction that we're going in. I know you like the direction we're going in.
For sure.
And we're going to continue to do this. So, yeah. All right. See ya.